I feel like people in the UP are definitely conscientious about recycling. We have one of the largest lakes in the world. I'm an outdoorsman myself. I enjoy being out in the woods, and what better place to do it than the UP, and there's not stuff piled up in the woods.
It's a common misconception that when we collect recycling, it's all going to end up in the landfill. That's not the case.
We all need to make sure that our materials are going somewhere.
It is being done. The material that is getting hauled to us will get recycled. We have outlets for every single commodity that we take in, and we have 16 full-time employees that are making sure it's getting done.
I'm here to talk trash. I'm kidding, I'm joking. I really need to reduce how much I recycle that joke. On May 7th, the Copper Country Recycling Initiative hosted an event called Is It Really Recycled? What we really wanted to do was to educate the public on what really happens to our recycling once it leaves the curb. Where does it go, how's it handled, and all of that, and then give people a chance to ask questions.
It was a really great turnout, and we had a lot of really insightful questions.
This community actively cares about recycling. They're excited about it, they're interested in it, they want to see it expanded.
I think events like that are really, really important to how we think about recycling and how much confidence we have in programs like recycling.
So single stream recycling is your most commonly recognized recyclables. So in general, what we accept in recycling comes down to two factors. One, do we have the ability to sort that material out? And then two, do we have a market to sell that material? Thankfully for us here in the UP, the vast majority of all of our materials all go to Recycle 906 in Marquette, so we share all the same rules.
We are here for you guys. We're here for everybody in the UP. Recycle 906 is the only material recovery facility in the UP. Currently, we accept material from all out-of-county entities. We have end users for each commodity. We ship all of our stuff in the Midwest. We have outlets in Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana for all of our material. Our paper and cardboard we send to Green Bay, to Sunoco, where they make everything from Pringles cans to new paper. They make the cardboard rolls inside of paper towel and toilet paper. They make the brown paper towel that you see in school bathrooms, so they do a lot with our material. Our plastics go downstate to Dundee, Michigan. They're a bottle-to-bottle facility, so every bottle that we send them, they make into a new bottle. And then our metals, aluminum and steel, those go to Alter Metal in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they make new metals out of it. And there's a lot of material out there that we have not captured yet. So working together with different counties is what we're striving to do.
I see recycling and landfill diversion in general as a budget priority for the state of Michigan. We've been lagging behind the rest of the Midwest as far as development on this. So there is still a lot of pressure both in Lansing and in local units of government to make recycling more available, make composting more available to people, and really get this started.
Recycling is not free, but the cost to site a new landfill, to make new cells alone, is between $2 and $3 million in a landfill. It's very expensive to run a landfill, so the more things that we can keep out of the landfill, the longer the life of that landfill will be.
In an area like ours, recycling is just as critical infrastructure and as critical of a service as trash service. So part of what I'm doing is really trying to cross those jurisdictional lines between all of the smaller local units of government and make it a financial possibility so that we can have the services that we need up here in the north.
We are looking to really push hard on expanding recycling services in those areas due to the population density.
Ultimately, there's always going to be a need to discard materials in our lives, and it's up to us to do so in the most appropriate way possible. And so that's not just recycling, but that's composting, that's reusing items. It really benefits the environment, not only in just putting less waste into our landfills, which take up space that could be otherwise enjoyed for all the things we love doing in the UP, but it also reduces energy usage, it reduces water usage, it reduces the impacts of transportation for shipping goods and materials all over the world, really.
All of this also results in a lot of benefit to the local community. It creates jobs that are sustained because it takes 4 recycling jobs for every 2 landfill jobs. But it also creates a more robust supply chain. It's an investment in critical infrastructure. It leaves the place that we're in that we love so much better than it was before. This is something that is valuable both from an economic sense as well as an environmental sense. We need to start thinking of it like that rather than recycling as an afterthought.
And if you like what we do, get involved. Reach out to us. We're a friendly group of people who are passionate about this. For more information on recycling, I would send you to 2 places. One is coppercountryrecycling.com. Then also Recycle 906's website has a lot of good information as well, and they even have some fun educational games where you can practice sorting your own recycling to see how good you are at it.
Having CCRI, WUPPDR, and Recycle 906 working together and being present in the community is really important to helping people to understand that despite some complexities to a very complex issue, from the consumer level, it isn't really all that hard.
People should think about the future because I have 2 young daughters, and the landfill that I currently work at will be around for 47 years. I hope to still be around that long, but I might not be. But I know my daughters will be, so making sure that we're taking care of stuff now so the future isn't bombarded.
We're trying to find all the ways possible that we can make recycling easier and more convenient and more affordable to the people that need it.